Hey YouTube! Well, today I wanted to show you guys the last year of the current generation Ford Escape. This is a brand new 2012 limited four-wheel drive. This one's pretty much fully loaded. It's the most most expensive gasoline Escape you can buy. This one does have the Ford's pretty quick 3 liter V6. Same engine out of the Fusion. It makes 240 horsepower compared to a 6-speed automatic. It really moves this small SUV quite well. And this one's the pretty standard ingot silver metallic color, kind of a boring color for my taste, but I never really liked this current generation Escape that much. It kind of reminds me of past Ford when they weren't really trying. The interior is pretty dated looking and it's kind of cheap, but it drives pretty nice and it's a pretty fast engine with the V6. I'm not really a fan of that antenna. I kind of wish the antenna was in the window like most cars today. But I mean, this current generation Escape doesn't look bad. I don't mind the looks of it. It's just kind of like a forgettable car in terms of driving dynamics and interior quality. But I mean, you can get a really good deal on this car, so I can see why they sell so well. I mean, Ford's been selling this car like crazy. You can see it has a sticker price of $34,600. $18,23 is your MPG. Trying to show you guys, but it's kind of hard to see with the tinted windows. Now this one, in terms of options, has the 302A package, which includes the sunroof, better sound system, reverse sensing system, dual zone automatic climate control, and then it adds the navigation system and remote start. Here's the interior. It has an all black interior. Now, I mean, I'm pretty familiar with these because they're very popular as rentals. It's just the interior reminds me of old Ford. Very different era. I'm really looking forward to the redesigned Escape. Man, if you want your Escape with the V6, pick one up now because this is the last year you can get it with the V6. Doesn't seem like there's a limiter on here, but I'm not going to rev it any harder than that. It makes a pretty decent sound. Pretty decent sound if you ask me. Anyways, there's the head unit. It's Ford's older navigation system. It's not my Ford Touch, thankfully. But the sound quality is pretty good. I mean, it's not a Sony sound system or anything. It's a pretty good sound system. The navigation function is pretty good as well. Map quality is decent. I mean, I like this head unit. It doesn't bother me at all. In terms of material quality, everything in here is hard plastic, which is okay because most SUVs in the class is hard plastic. I'm not really fond of that. See, the airbag cover kind of pushes in a little bit. It's kind of flimsy. Just the plastic graining just feels really cheap. Well, fit and finish in here is pretty good. I'm just unhappy with the material choices in here. Like, this is padded right here, but this is a limited model. They could have at least put stitched leather on here. I'm not really a fan of this shiny black plastic here. It shows in the rental cars. They show fingerprints like crazy. But I mean, it looks nice. I guess it does look nice, but I'm kind of OCD when it comes to that, and the fingerprints drive me nuts. I do like this feature though. You can change the color on the cup holders and in the footwell. The steering wheel does have your audio controls and your cruise control switches, Bluetooth. It's not very thick though, but I mean, this isn't exactly supposed to be a fun to drive SUV. I mean, it is pretty fun actually, but that V6 is really quick. Show the hood. You'd see you do have the dual zone automatic climate control and then the heated seats. Backseat in this car is not bad. I think the CR-V gives you a little more space. The folding mechanism though is pretty dated. To fold the seats, you have to pull this out. It requires 2 steps. You have to pull this out, adjust that, and then you have to pull this lever here, and then you have to take the headrests out because, as you can see, they get stuck. So, I mean, Honda definitely has that new system on the CR-V, which is a little bit easier, but I mean, this is the last year for this car. Ford's not going to be. So Ford has a completely new Escape ready to do battle with the CR-V. This is hard plastic here, it's soft there, and this is not leather, but it's kind of very cheap feeling. You do have your easy fuel. The one thing about the Escape, it does have a separate two-piece opening, so that's really nice. It's starting to become less common on most cars today, or most SUVs today. No power tailgate or anything, but pretty good size amount of cargo space. I mean, this car is a very traditional SUV design, so if you're in the market for something very traditional, I mean, pick this up while you can, because Ford's offering a $2,500 rebate on them. Pretty good incentive. And there's Ford's 3-liter V6. Makes 240 horsepower. Not the most quiet and refined of engines, but it gets the job done, and it's pretty peppy. Not pretty peppy, it's fast. This is one of the faster SUVs. Only the RAV4 V6 and the Kia Sportage Turbo can beat it, really. I mean, the driving position in here is really nice, actually. I mean, I will admit that. I can see why it's very popular with people who don't really care. I mean, you got a really nice high seating position. You have a really nice view of the road. The steering wheel tilts but does not telescope, unfortunately. No manual shift mode. It does have a 6-speed automatic. I mean, the throttle response in here is excellent. You step on the gas and it really just goes. Much better than a CR-V. And the steering is very, it's electrically assisted and it's quite numb. But it does respond to inputs decently well. It's just very devoid of feel. Hey look, somebody has a 2012 Fit right there. Actually, I think they might be test driving it. It's rare when I see a 2012 Fit, because you can spot mine from the rims and the grille. Alright, I think I can go after this car goes. I mean, it's very good acceleration. This car does not have any problems accelerating whatsoever. Pretty quick car. Gets the job done. And I mean, you can see the driving position is excellent. So, I mean, there's definitely an appeal that the old Escape has. I mean, it's not that I wouldn't recommend it. It drives nice. Reliability has definitely improved for this car, and there's good deals to be had on it. It's just a very simple car. But I mean, if you want an Escape, I would definitely say you could wait for the 2013s, but you will pay more for them. But I mean, if you want just a pretty traditional small SUV, then the old Escape should definitely be on your list. But if you want something that's high tech, that's newer, wait for the new one. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.